What is theater's most precious resource? There may be a number of contenders for this honor, including the audience, without whom nothing theater does matters. I've always liked the quote about theater that Riley points out that without an audience it's just masturbation. But top of my list would be the artists, without whom nothing could happen at all, whether they are creating a main stage show or working with the community. So, don't you think it's upside down that British theatre pours millions of pounds into funding buildings and administration but not into funding artists? I've long wondered why British theatre funding basically supports bricks and mortar and keeps the toilets and the accounts department open, both crucial, of course, but not the creatives who keep the building's heart beating and are the reason it exists in the first place. It creates a two-tier theatre landscape. Plenty have been heroic in trying to support and raise funds for their freelance networks. But I also know of buildings and organizations where salaried staff have been furloughed but not all freelance contracts have been honored. In some cases, the approach has been downright sneaky, with payments to some but not others depending on the external or internal nature of the project. We know who you are and our memories are long. Do the right thing. Pay your freelancers. Quite right. My intention in raising this is not to pit one group of theater workers against the other or the salaried against the freelance. Everyone involved in theater, in whatever role and however they are paid, is crucial to its survival. Without the producers, the technical staff, the front-of-house staff and the administrators of all kinds, the artists cannot do their job properly. The lockdown has put the inequalities of our society into sharp relief. Many of the lowest-paid workers, often working in the gig economy, are most exposed to the coronavirus, and so with theater where few are well remunerated in any area, it is freelance workers who are the most exposed. In theater's case, freelancer often means artist, a group already prone to high levels of self-exploitation. You don't have to have a psychology degree to work out that there may be a connection between feelings of precariousness and exploitation and mental health issues. The lockdown has put the inequalities of our society into sharp relief. With theater, it is freelance workers who are the most exposed. When I spoke to New Diorama Theater artistic director David Byrne a couple of weeks ago, he made the point that theater likes to think about itself as being vastly different from businesses such as Uber that have no cars and Deliveroo. We kid ourselves that we are as unlike those outfits as Mary Poppins is from King Herod. But is this true? Theater has no, or very few, artists on its payroll. Like so much about the COVID-19 crisis, the current situation is testing something that we have taken as a given, that our funding system is geared towards supporting organizations and not those people who make the art. But maybe, along with a great many other assumptions about the way theater works, now is the moment to question these things. Maybe we are going to be forced into a position where we have to, because the longer the theater shutdown goes on, the less likely it is that the landscape is going to look anything like it looked in mid-March. What I do know is that while freelance creatives often feel powerless and vulnerable when dealing with organizations and NPOs' salaried staff, those organizations are also heavily reliant on freelancers, their goodwill as well as their nimbleness and creativity. But not forever. Perhaps this could and should be the moment when funders and the funded invest in realigning their relationship with artists and freelancers. Thanks for watching. Hope you like it. Please see description and subscribe to our channel.